The Wyatt Six picked you to be their next sacrifice? I am so happy not to be you right now.
I'm eternally grateful for the same thing, Liv. Not being you helps me get out of bed every morning.
So weird to hear you say that with this change in attitude of yours. Sure does seem like you're following in my footsteps.
Unless your footsteps are taking you to Heyman and his musclehead champion, there's no reason I'd walk anywhere you've been.
Obviously. You put on this whole new look, get all mean, start playing mind games and attacking legends and winning titles. Nothing like me at all.
No, I am nothing like you. That's why I ditched the dead weight instead of keeping Moreno around to take you and Raquel's belts.
But you didn't. You didn't even try. Maybe you're more frightened of us than you are of the Wyatts.
I am not afraid of them.
Oh, darling. Say it enough times. Maybe you'll start to believe it.
I'm not afraid of the Wyatt Six.
A word of advice? Some people are built for the bad guy life. Some people aren't. I think maybe you picked the wrong side of the fence.
You wanted to talk?
No, I want answers. What are you gonna do about the Wyatt Six?
What do you expect me to do? Use my special Wyatt 6 hotline to give Uncle Howdy a jingle and ask him to take it easy on the archetype?
I expect you to do your job. Your top act just got ambushed at a press conference.
My top act? Is that what you think you are? All you have managed to accomplish since darkening my doorstep is bullying the weak, attacking a legend, and kicking the one person who had any respect for you to the curb.
Fine, so how about you trade me to Raw? The only reason I returned to this cesspool of a company was to get my WWE Women's Championship back from Jordan Grace, and I can't do that here.
I'm afraid running away is not an option.
Then put me in some matches and I'll show the entire world I don't run away from anything, including some cheap scare tactics from the Wyatts.
Just remember, once the bell rings, I have no control over what happens. You're all
Here to prove everyone wrong and herself right, it's the former Archetype.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Fort...
We're underway and Candice LeRae is ready to get things rolling.
Candice LeRae, she's a real student of the game, made a name for herself on the independents, facing off against a lot of guys who on top of this business right now. Ask anyone back in the day, and they'll tell you Candice LeRae is as tough as they come.
And she's only got more ruthless, more cutthroat over the years here in WWE.
Yeah, but she's standing across the way from someone who redefines the word intensity. This isn't just avoids the clothesline and turns it into a pin.
Letting everyone know she's not going down like that.
Wrist clutch applied. And this is just next level brutality.
Nothing was being held back with each of those.
Now what?
The Wyatt Six are a shadow the Archetype can't outrun.
Uncle Howdy is in the ring.
Knee straight to the gut, stays off the attack.
Face buster!
Looking to send their opponent into the other turnbuckle. Oh, reverses course. crushing clothesline. And a rolling neck snap.
Testing the limits of that leg here.
Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that. Going for the legs, going right after.
Cover here. Is it enough? Stops the count before it, too. Not yet.
Both arms captured, and vitriolic stomps.
Oh, barbaric amount of stomps.
Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
Oh, mounting him and just punching it away. And a big slap.
Boom! Good night. What a knee. Oh, stiff uppercut. Over and over. That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
And still managing to kick out at only one.
Big stomp. And now with complete control of a fallen opponent, a vicious series of stomps into the hammerlock. And cranking at the other arm now. This is agonizing.
Candice now undertaking a barrage.
LeRae showing some vulnerabilities in her game. Firm control. Oh, what a boot.
Both wrists captured.
Oh, the pinning combination.
She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Ouch. Drop kick. Comes down across the head with the axe handle.
And would you look at this?
Double springboard moonsault. Things are looking dire for Candice LeRae.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays. Waistlock applied and launched into a German suplex.
A steady stream of moves taking out LeRae.
Candice's cage might be a bit rattled.
Man, this is how you put on a match.
She may not have too much left, but she at least had enough to kick out there.
Takedown. Looking for the crossface. It's cinched in. This could be over. This is not where she wants to be.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to. And a slap for the exclamation point. Every strike more devastating than the last. Bottom rope moonsault on the mark.
And now she's really taken over.
Blow after blow, looking like a woman possessed.
Neither superstar giving an inch here.
No end in sight to this exchange.
The fight is on, and it's furious. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Oh, straight forearm. Man, this place is jumping. No, the Taxia.
And this has to be it.
2. Oh, she's out at 2.
This is absolutely unreal. We might just be witnessing the very embodiment of fight forever.
German suplex.
She's got to be rocked a bit after that blow to the head.
I would start protecting my midsection a bit better if I were in their shoes.
This right here is how you get it done.
Splash! Wasting no time. Shoulders are down. She's got her head. No. This match continues.
I don't know where she found the strength to power out at the last second.
Mounting him and just punching away. That big slap.
And connects with the kick. Candice quickly
Back elbow.
LeRae is done.
Oh no. Now possibly setting
you'd be better off staying home. But that's not an option, is it?
That feels like a setup. Give me another match. That won't prove my point.
Here's a superstar who shed her skin.
The birds are calling, and once again, Lyra Valkyria has answered.
Oh, big shot before the bell.
And that is why you always need to keep your guard up.
But come on, that was a blatant cheap shot. This one's underway, and it's go time for Lyra Valkyria.
Even I have to admire the sheer tenacity of Lyra Valkyria in the ring. Lyra's never had the pleasure of being the most physically dominant superstar, so she's learned to even things up with her pure skill. It's impressive to watch Valkyria take out some of the top names in our business.
Yeah, Lyra Valkyria is a dynamic and versatile superstar. Drop her into any situation and somehow shoulders down, pinning predicament.
Now what?
The Wyatt Six are a shadow the archetype can't outrun.
Uncle Howdy is in the ring.
Sister Abigail.
And what was once a match is now pure chaos.
Makes the cover. She gets a quick kick out there.
Look like they still got enough energy for a simple kick out. Valkyria in the grasp. Neck breaker.
Mounting a downed opponent, and look at them go. Over and over and over again. And a slap for the exclamation point.
Just going all out with every blow. Oh, God. Wicked kick. Valkyria gets countered.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Countered right when it was needed. Ready to pick your jaws up off the floor.
Splash! Directly into the penitent.
Two. She was close to the end there.
She needs to watch out. That got dicey there, man.
Might take her head clean off her shoulders. And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Lyra's getting carved and dissected.
And once again, she's put on the back foot.
Yeah, but I really don't think the game plan needs to change here.
Clobbered with a forearm.
You gotta love what we're seeing here tonight.
Just an incredible display from them.
Waistlock applied and launched into a German suplex.
She's totally unprotected. Facebuster first.
And the shoulders down. This could be it.
Fending off a 2 count there.
Clearly, she's still got a lot of fight left in her.
What a crossbody. She's all out of sorts here, unable to defend herself.
Things are looking pretty bleak for her right now. She's got to find some daylight here. Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is she still going like this? Quick escape from danger there. Oh,
that hurt. She's feeling every hit she's taking.
Oh, meet the backside of an elbow. Is it enough to put Lyra away?
goes beyond anything we expected tonight. This match is about to become legendary.
Truly incredible. There's two. What a performance and what a win.
Here is your winner, Nicole.
Do you need something, Truth?
A sandwich. Do you have any sandwiches?
Why would I have sandwiches?
You could be on your way to a picnic. Unless... Are you a ghost? Because if you are, legally you have to tell me.
Do I look like a ghost?
I don't know. I never seen one. That's why I had to ask. But you're getting messed with by the Wyatt Six, so I don't know what kind of supernatural stuff you've got going on.
The Wyatt Six have not turned me into a ghost.
That's good. Being a ghost would be hard. You wouldn't be able to pick up your sandwiches. That's probably why ghosts never have picnics. What were we talking about again?
The Wyatt Six.
Why would you bring them up? Now I'm going to have nightmares. One time, I sat in the chair that Uncle Howdy was eyeing, and that night, a strange man was standing in my bathroom. It was just my reflection in the mirror, but still I learned my lesson. You don't mess with the Wyatts.
Well, they messed with me, and they have no idea who they're dealing with.
No, dog. They know exactly who they're dealing with. You think this is just mind games? They're trying to balance something. After everything you did to Rashitsky, you brought this on yourself.
Bring it on. I'm not afraid.
That's cool, but you will be. Can you go stand somewhere not next to me for a little while?
The Wyatt Six have been interfering in every one of my matches. This is an unsafe work environment.
It is the height of irony that you would complain about the safety of WWE superstars after you literally attacked a legend in his home with a shovel.
I had my reasons.
And the Wyatt Six have their reasons for what they're doing to you.
I didn't do a single thing to them.
Well, you've done plenty. You announced your arrival on my show by breaking a woman's arm. You assaulted Rikishi. You abandoned your partner. Again and again, you have gone out of your way to do the wrong thing in order to prove some kind of point.
You want to blame the victim? Fine. If you are incapable of taking care of the Wyatt Six, I'll do it myself.
Piper Niven has her work cut out for her tonight with the bizarre Nikki Cross.
I do not see how someone starts following Uncle Howdy when you end up looking like, oh!
The archetype from behind. What a cowardly attack.
Cowardly? Have you seen the way the Wyatt Six have been harassing this woman? Nikki and the rest of these freaks deserve everything she gives them.
What is Adrian Butler doing? This isn't a match. It's an assault.
The Wyatts have been interfering in the archetype's business for weeks, and it's about time they face some consequences for their actions.
Are you kidding me, Wade? The Wyatt Six are the consequences, and it's time the archetype paid.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Grabbing the good old kendo stick here.
Left to welts already forming from that kendo shot.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
The Wyatt. Oh my God, that hurt. takedown. And this one is over.
The Archetype just told the Wyatt Six that the Hunters have been...
Uncle Howdy. I'd say we can call you the Wyatt Five now, but I lost count of all you weirdos years ago. However many of you are left, Nikki Cross isn't one of them. If she wasn't knocked out cold right now, she'd tell you that I'm not afraid of your smoke or your mirrors or your dumb Halloween masks. You freaks are just rungs on my ladder back to the top. I don't know if you picked my name out of your stupid hat, Howdy, but that was the biggest mistake you've ever made. Next week, SmackDown, you and me. Let's finish this. I am not running from you. You should be running from me.
The passion of the Archetype is at hand. Or maybe it's a crucible. What do you think?
I think I'm surprised you and the rest of your sideshow showed your faces before I exposed you in front of all your fireflies tonight.
Exposed. What we see in others is what lives within ourselves. When you got hurt, all the invisibility was stripped away in an instant. You were nothing but a sickly child. She's still in there, isn't she? I can see her.
I'm not one of your pet psychos. You can't get in my head.
You don't see it, do you? We're already there, playing with all the broken pieces.
I have a surprise for you. The only thing breaking tonight is you.
That would be a surprise, but not as big as the one coming your way. Your fate is already sealed. Soon, you'll see.
The Archetype called out Uncle Howdy. Tonight, she might live to regret it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from
A hush just fell over this arena. Uncle Howdy is here.
I don't envy the Archetype right now. Look, I've been doing this a long time, and Howdy is one of the most disturbing people I've ever seen in this business.
Never underestimate the Archetype. Uncle Howdy might think he's some kind of retribution, but he's in there with a future first ballot Hall of Famer.
The Archetype's day of reckoning has arrived. Demanding a match with Uncle Howdy is a whole lot different than actually standing across the ring from him.
The Archetype looked like the dog that caught with the car. She has no idea what to do with it.
Do not underestimate the Archetype. If Howdy does, all the smoke and mirrors in the world won't save him from looking up at the lights when this match is over.
And counter with a vicious chop block.
Stop after stop.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes. And a slap for the exclamation point. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
When the Archetype turned her back on the WWE Universe and embraced the darkness, she found the Wyatt Six waiting for her, and now has to overcome Uncle Howdy.
Sent straight into the barricade.
Stomping the arm. A demoralizing attack on Howdy there. Oh, what a drop kick. And now Uncle Howdy is getting beaten down.
Howdy's resiliency being tested here.
Finishing it off with one more.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
And slides back into the ring. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
Sky high. Whoa, look out.
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize. Back into the ring she comes. Daphne LaShawn with the count. What the?
What's going on here?
Where is Uncle Howdy?
And who is that freak referee?
It's like the Archetype is looking into a carnival mirror of herself.
That's Moreno. That's the Archetype's former partner.
Look out!
Sister Abigail.
Not again.
Daphne's back. What is happening?
Uncle Howdy with the most bizarre victory I've ever seen.
Was that even official?
I don't think this is the last the Archetype has seen of her former ally and Uncle Howdy's newest follower.
The weak, the weary, the abandoned, and the betrayed. It was you, Archetype. It was you who delivered our new sister to us. Tonight, Moreno has been reborn. Because now she wears a new mask. The mask of a beautiful black butterfly, spreading her wings, letting her shadow fall over you. You wanted the dark. It wanted you too. Welcome home.
Did you know? Did you know?
That your former partner joined up with the Wyatt Six? Absolutely not. But I'm not surprised either.
What's that supposed to mean?
You took a kid who worshipped you to the precipice of the best moment of her career, only to cast her aside with barely a word? You had to know she'd go looking for another mentor.
Moreno was a parasite, stealing glory while I did all the work. She wasn't worth my time. But now, she and the Wyatts are costing me matches, and I want you to do something about it.
I made the match you wanted, and you lost. What else would you have me do?
Finally pull the trigger on trading me to Raw.
Other than that, if you want an excuse to run away from Moreno and the Wyatts for a shot at Jordynne Grace, you can try qualifying for the Rumble, like everyone else.
How am I supposed to qualify for the Rumble when I can't get through a match without the Carnival coming to town?
That sounds like a you problem. And as the GM of SmackDown, I have a long enough list of me problems already.
Okay, let's try this on. The hell with you. The hell with the Rumble. And the hell with the Wyatt 6. I'm going back to my wrestling school. If they want to take a shot at me, let's see how they do without all the WWE special effects.
Well, that just solved one of my me problems. Best of luck.
What are you doing here, Heyman?
So aggressive. You know why I'm here. Business. WWE Women's Championship business. The kind of business you used to be in. A long, long time ago.
That's the only business I'm in.
It looks to me like you're playing an entirely different game. Something with ghosts and ghouls and goblins. Are you really going to take a walk right before the Royal Rumble?
Don't you worry. Jordynne will get hers sooner or later. The Wyatts and Moreno are just a speed bump.
A speed bump? Or an exit ramp? Because I just heard the archetype is tucking her tail between her legs and running away from her problems. Deja vu all over again.
I'm not running away from anything. This is just a strategic withdrawal.
I was wrong about you all those years ago. You never had it in you to be a Paul Heyman client. Because you don't have the ovaries.
Tell me that after the next time I face Jordynne. Moreno?
I knew you'd come here. You have to think you're in control.
I am. Take that ridiculous thing off your face.
This is the face that you gave me.
I'm not the villain here. I helped you when you were nobody. When you were nothing, I gave you a hand up. And this is how you repay me?
After Jordynne buried you, I taught you to embrace the underground. We struck down mortals and legends with your wicked spade. You cast me aside like a broken tool.
So you got sad and ran away to join a cult? You're weak. That's why I dumped you. Weak and stupid. Did you really think you could come into my house and threaten me?
Your house? This is not your house.
Adam? How did you get here?
Through the door? What is with you?
Did you see any of that?
All I see is someone standing by herself in a wrestling school without any students. What happened to you?
It's the Wyatts. And Moreno. They're coming after me, and...
Stop. Just stop. This isn't about the Wyatt Six. It's not about Moreno. This is about you. You went after Naomi's father-in-law with a freaking shovel. That's not you.
It was the match with Jordan. That match. That humiliation. I can't get it out of my head. It eats and it eats and it eats me alive. All I see when I close my eyes is Heyman and Jordan looking down at me. So I went down into the dark, just like Uncle Howdy said. Now it's too late to get out.
It's not. It never is. But you have to make the choice right here and right now. A choice about the legacy you want to leave in this business and in this world. And this could be the last chance. You have to decide what kind of person you are.
I know exactly who I am. That's right. Go back to WWE. Tell Heyman, tell Jordan, you tell them all. I'm